Do you want to learn how to tap into your dark feminine energies so that you can manifest anything that you want? If you do, definitely watch this video because I have 3 ways that are going to help you attract everything you desire. Hey Thrivers, if you are new to my channel, hello. If not, welcome back. My name is Marianne Valenza, and on this channel, we talk about money, mindset, and manifestation. If you love all of those things, definitely hit that subscribe button below, click that notification bell, and come visit us because Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we post new videos. If you haven't checked out our Etsy shop lately, definitely click on the link below because we have awesome swag and gear that says Rich Bitch, Rich Witch, and Master Manifester. These are perfect for gifts for your bestie or for yourself. All right, so what is dark feminine energy? Let me tell you what it is not. So there's actually light and dark feminine energies. When people think of feminine, they usually think of what we normally see, just this subservient, nurturing, light, almost virginal, right? You see it everywhere. Like feminine means that you just go with the flow all the time, and it's light. And there's nothing wrong with that because that is part of feminine energy, of receiving, of just being in this flow. But there's another side that is often looked at or shamed, but it is nothing to be shamed about. Because when you tap into your dark feminine energies, you literally tap into your creatrix energy source, your sensuality, your sexuality, and that is not a bad thing. Modern society, cultures, religions have taught us that sexuality is bad, but actually it is not. How do you think we all came to be, right? If no one had sex, then we wouldn't be here, right? So it's not taboo. So let's embrace that part of us. And I'm going to share 3 ways that you can tap into that dark feminine energy. So number 1, learn how to seduce using your sensuality. What does this mean? Seducing really has been looked at like it's a bad thing, but it's not. It's basically alluring. It's captivating. Have you ever seen someone or you see someone walk by and you're just entranced by them, right? Something about their energy, their aura seduces you. It could be maybe how they smell or how they walk. It's different for everyone. So this is a practice where you have to really find out what about you makes you seductive. Is it your hair? Is it your eyes? Everyone is so different. Maybe it's your lips and you want to play that up. Maybe it's your slender body. Maybe it's your big boobs or whatever it is. What is the sexiest part of you? And everything, let me tell you, there is something sexy about every woman. So find out what that is and play that up, right? That is my first tip. So let's say you have your eyes. For me, I love my eyes. I think my eyes are one of my best features. So what do? I learn how to communicate with my eyes. Look at someone, pause. I really learned how to sit across somewhere and make eye contact, pull away, and then look back. So there's ways, right? Sensuality, sexuality doesn't mean you have to wear the skimpiest things or just show yourself off. No, it's about knowing what your power is, what about you, and then utilizing that and tapping into that inner power, right? Maybe it's your hair. Maybe when you walk and if you have silky hair and when you walk, you toss your hair. There's so many ways, but you have to find out what your secret sauce is. The second tip I have is to practice tantra, or in the Western world, we pronounce it as tantra, daily. So tantra, T-A-N-T-R-A, people have always thought that tantra is just about sex, that it's just about penetration, but that's actually really misconstrued. Tantra is really about the practice. It's a lifestyle, it's a practice of finding pleasure in everything, in how you eat, in how you exist, in how you be. It's about finding pleasure in looking at nature. It's really an embodiment, and it connects to the first tip, of the sensuality of Mother Nature, of all that exists. So how do you practice this daily? This is a few examples of how I practice Tantra daily. So yes, it can mean practicing Tantra with a partner or with yourself, using sex magic. Another way that you can do this in your daily life is to go slow, really feel yourself. That is, I think, the most prevalent way that I can explain it. It's really feeling it, feeling pleasure in how you eat. What do we do in our modern society? We just shove our faces and we're eating and we're not paying attention, we're not being mindful. We are eating and driving. A tantric practice when it comes to eating is savoring, taking that spoonful and just letting that dessert sit in your mouth, or really just reveling and indulging in that delicious meal that you're having instead of rushing it. That's a tantric practice. Another way would be to really love what you're wearing. I actually love sleeping in satin and having satin pillows, and that's a tantric practice. I love it. I feel it all the time. I love how it feels on my skin. I savor those feelings. Tantric practices really help you savor using your senses, smelling, tasting, seeing. How can you have these tantric practices every day? That brings out your dark feminine energies because it's sensual, right? That links to tip number 1. Another example is in the shower, instead of scrubbing hard and just rushing, people are always rushing. Just luxuriate. Really feel that the bubbles of your body wash on your skin, on the water when it touches your body and your hair. Just feel it. Feel pleasure in that. There's so many other ways. It could really just be laying on the grass and looking up at the sky and being around nature and observing beautiful flowers. I love flowers, especially roses, and I buy fresh roses every single week for my altar, for our home. And I smell the roses, I talk to the roses as I prune them and put them in a vase. That's a tantric practice. So find ways in your life that you can practice Tantra daily. So the third tip that I have to really tap into your dark feminine energies is indulgence. Indulgence. We often shame ourselves, right? Oh, I can't have that piece of chocolate because I'm gonna get fat. Or let's say you do have that piece of chocolate, and what do? You feel guilty. You shame yourself, right? Or let's say, you bought something for yourself and you really, really loved it. It brings you joy. And then later on you feel a lot of shame or guilt for buying that. Why'd I do it? And you're so down on yourself. Those energies conflict. I want you to start indulging yourself. If you make the decision to, let's say, eat that dessert, fully enjoy it, savor it, and do not feel ashamed or guilty, because then that totally cancels it out, right? Indulge yourself. Let's say you're taking a bath. Stay there for an hour. Last time I had a bath, I stayed there for 2 hours. I just loved it. I took a nap in there and I just indulged myself. And you know what happened? I literally manifested something the next day because I let myself go. I let myself receive. This literally happened, right? I was a little bit stressed earlier in the day from work, and I was like, you know what? I can't keep this hustle grind. I'm always very you can do things with ease, and I took my own advice. So I was like, okay, let me prep a bath for myself. And I ended up staying for 2 hours. And in that bath, I actually was thinking I had ran out of bath bombs. I was like, I want some really high quality bath bombs. would love, some high quality bath bombs. And I just let that go. And I enjoyed my bath, and I enjoyed, the candles and the music without feeling any guilt or worrying about, oh, I have to finish this project. I just was in the moment. Do you know what happened the next day? I literally got a request from a brand to give a product of bath bombs, CBD bath bombs, to create content and get paid for it. Hello. So indulge in whatever it is that makes you happy, whatever it is that brings you joy. Let's say it could be reading or cooking. Be in that moment and don't feel anything else but joy and ease. Because if you're doing something that you love, but the whole time you're stressed out or you're worrying about what could happen or something in the past or in the future, you're not truly indulging. You're not truly being in the moment. And in the present moment is when manifestations can truly be birthed and happen for you. All right, so indulge. All right, Thrivers, those are my 3 tips. Let me know in the comments below, which one are you going to do today? Today, you don't have to wait until the perfect time. You can savor, you can indulge, you can practice tantra this moment, literally right after this video. All right? If you loved this video, please give us a comment, give us a like, and definitely come back next week because we have new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you so much. And don't forget, I'm actually on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want more of manifestation, spirituality, energetics content, definitely follow me there. All right, bye.